Hello and welcome to Circulate by CDA with me, Stuart Aldis. Today we're going to be talking about social media and how to use social media more effectively in your business. Now we meet with many prospects and many businesses that come to us and they say, look, we're putting all this effort into social media, but we're not quite making it work for us. So what we're going to be talking about today is our case study about our findings from why it doesn't work for businesses. I think there's two main areas we need to explore. First is the definition of social media, and secondly is how to use social media in the right way to create engagement. So let's talk about the definition of social media. If you say to most people what's social media, they think it's Facebook, it's Instagram, it's LinkedIn, it's Snapchat, and all the other various social channels that I haven't mentioned that you guys probably use. But for me, social media is so much more. Social media is anybody talking about your brand in a digital format. Whether it be a review on TripAdvisor, somebody tweeting you, or somebody reading a post about you on a blogging site, that's all social media. But we forget about that. Think about social media and how it can influence people. We know today that people buy on social recommendation. 15 years ago, if somebody wanted to sell you something, they'd say how great their product was, or how great their service is. Today, they don't do that. We buy on social recommendation. Just think about the last time you were on Amazon, for example, buying a product. Did you buy the product with a 1-star rating or a 5-star rating? You buy on social recommendation. Now, in the world of retail and e-commerce, that's easy to do. If you see some products, you can get reviews, and that's easy. What about if you're selling B2B? How do you use social recommendation? Well, some companies try and solve that issue by having a page of testimonials on their website. But for me, this doesn't work because as a business, you don't tend to publish the bad reviews when you've made a mistake or something's gone wrong. You don't publish actual testimonials. You publish all the amazing testimonials. And unless you're robots or you're an amazing person or amazing business, we all make mistakes, and it's not real life. So for me, testimonials don't really work. What's much more powerful, if I have a page that's powered by a third-party review platform like Google Reviews, Trustpilot or FIFO or reviews.co.uk, and I can pull their reviews in to my websites. How much more powerful is it that your customers influence your prospects? Rather than you saying your business is the best in the world and you do this and you do that your customers influence your prospects. But people forget that's part of social media. They think social media, as I said earlier, is all the big names. So let's talk about these big names, the Facebook, the Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Snapchat. So many companies waste so much effort and time using the wrong social media channel. I was with an organisation a little while ago and they want to target 16 to 18 year olds. They've been running a 6-month campaign, spent tens of thousands of pounds on advertising, and when I asked them how's the campaign going, they said not very well. I asked them a very similar question, what social media channel are you using? They said Facebook. Now, if anybody you know a 16 to 18 year old, you will know they don't use Facebook. They use Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter. So it's using the wrong channel at the wrong time. Social media is all about conversation. Now, if we were to have a one-way conversation with somebody, not let them talk, that's a very boring conversation for the recipient. And that's what so many companies do. They just throw communication at you in a one direction. They don't engage in conversation. All social media is a conversation on a digital format. So if it's a conversation, think about your social media post. Start asking questions. And I'll give you an example. A little while ago I was with a company, they've invented a new product. They're very excited about their product. And when we looked through their social media, they've been putting so many posts, around 15 posts a day on the various channels. But basically every post read, here's our product, come and buy it. And they were getting no engagement. They were getting no shares, no people commenting, no retweets, no engagement at all, or very little engagement. And when I was in the meeting to the company, you can imagine how excited they are about their new product and how disappointed they are with the social engagement. I said to them, look, if you analyse every one of your posts, it's the selling posts. We know that people don't want to be sold to on social media. They're likely to buy from a message like that. What they want to do is create engagement. So I said to them, don't go out saying, hello world, this is our product, buy it. Go out and say, hello world, this is our new product, what do you think of it? And during the meeting we did that, and within 1 hour we had over 35 pieces of engagement. And engagement is very important to talk about as well, because historically we believe the success factor of social media was to have thousands of followers and loads of people following us. But unless you're a celebrity like Justin Bieber and wanting millions of followers, it's not about followers. What it's about is creating a demographic that you can sell to or target to that's interested in your product or your services. There's 1 million people following you and only 100 of those are your demographic, then you're wasting so much effort. So don't be so caught up on the number of followers, be more caught up on the number of engagements you get. So every time you post on a social media channel, monitor how many pieces of content you get back, how many likes, how many shares, how many comments, how many retweets, and target your marketing teams and your businesses on engagement rather than just sheer number of followers. I hope you found today interesting. Thank you for listening, and until next time, please take care and stay safe. Thank you very much.